I have this all figured out.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 18-hour trip, which breaks down into 6 shifts, 3 hours, or alternatively, we could break it down by mileage.
Uh-huh.
There's a map on the visor.
Yeah.
I've marked it to show all the locations where we change shifts. You can do 3 hours?
Mm-hmm. You can?
No, I don't like to eat between meals.
I hope this isn't one of those trips with a lot of long, awkward silences.
Me too.
Why don't you tell me the story of your life?
The story of my life.
Yeah, we got 18 hours to kill before we get to New York.
The story of my life isn't going to get us out of Chicago. I mean, nothing's happened to me yet. That's why I'm going to New York.
So something can happen to you.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like going to journalism school and becoming a reporter.
So you can write about things that happen to other people.
It's one way to look at it.
Suppose nothing happens to you. Suppose you live there your whole life and nothing happens. And you never meet anyone. And you never become anything. And finally you die one of those New York deaths where nobody even notices for 2 weeks until the smell drifts out into the hallway.
Amanda mentioned you had a dark side.
I mean, that's what drew her to me.
Your dark side?
Yeah. Why? Don't you have a dark side?
I have just as much of a dark side as the next person.
You're probably one of those cheerful people who still dots their eyes with little hearts.
I have just as much of a dark side as the next person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When I get a new book, I read the last page first. That way, if I die before I finish, I know how it comes out. That, my friend, is a dark side.
That doesn't make you deep or anything. I mean, I'm basically just a happy person.
Right, so am I.
And I don't see that there's anything wrong with that.
Of course you don't. You're too busy being happy. Do you think about death?
Yes.
Sure you do. A fleeting thought that drifts in and out the transom of your mind. I spend hours. I spend days.
And you think that makes you a better person?
Look, when the shit comes down, I am going to be prepared and you are not. That's all I'm saying.
And in the meantime, you're gonna ruin your whole life waiting for it. What are you gonna do in New York?
I don't know. I just graduated law school. But I never really thought I was going to become a lawyer. I see it as a jumping off point.
You should be a lawyer. The kind that does wills. You'd be really good at telling people they're going to die.